Hello friends, how are you? I hope you all are doing good. In my today's video, I'm gonna answer two frequently asked questions from my viewers. Number one, they ask me, Poonam, suggest me a college or a university or a course so that I can get PR easily and get settled soon, or cheapest university, cheapest course. So I'm gonna answer this in brief. And second question, people share their refusal letters, or they generally ask that my spouse got 3 refusals, or I got that many refusals, tell me the reason. They share the refusal letters and all that. So I'm gonna answer in this video about that. So let's start. And yes, if you will like it, please like, share and subscribe. Okay, so let's start, guys. First of all, guys, let me put this in this way. You know me through my YouTube channels. Say if I will ask you, hey, tell me a good food or which I will like, or tell me a good food which is good for my health, or with which my skin will be glowing, right? So it's a very random question, right? You don't know anything about me, and I'm asking a very personal question from you. Same way, you guys ask me, Poonam, please suggest me a university in Canada through which I can get my PR. Guys, how can I suggest you? I don't know you. I don't know your profile. Okay, and it requires lots of effort to choose a course or to choose a university. When I chose this university for me, I did all the research on Google and on the government websites of Canada, and then I decided, how come I can suggest you any random university or any course? I have to know about your background, right? And I have to know about your interests. What are your career prospects? What's your background? What is your career prospects? What amount of fees you are able to pay? How much time you want to invest in that? And what is your ultimate goal? You want to have a career in that field, or you just want to have PR? You are okay with any career? There are so many questions associated with this, right? So I have to know each and everything about that. Nobody can suggest you anything without knowing about your profile. And if someone is suggesting you, my friend, the person is not suggesting you. The person is lying. Most of you know that whatever I say here on YouTube, I say the same thing, or I suggest the same thing to my friends and relatives, to my friends and family. You guys are like them only. If my brother will ask me that, Didi, I want to do a course, please suggest me a university, I will go and tell him that, brother, check on Google, what is your interest, how much time you want to spend, what is your budget, and which universities are accepting a profile like you. Do your research by yourself. Okay, I cannot tell you. And if your consultant is telling you without knowing all these facts, the person is lying to you. The person may be suggesting you that university because the person is getting maximum commission from that university, or the maximum commission from that college. The person has its personal benefit from that university. That's why the person is suggesting you. Otherwise, no one in the world can suggest you a university without knowing about you. The person is not doing a justice to you. The person is putting your career on stake just for some dollars. That's all the person is doing. So please listen carefully. Go to Canada government website. They have the colleges. Choose the college as per your interest, and please check the college is providing a postgraduate work permit after studies or not, because some private colleges do not provide that. How to check that? I'm putting the video over here. Go and check it. That is the first thing you need to check, that college. First, you think that what course you wanna do. Then you think that in which area you wanna live, in which province you wanna live. Then choose that which university or college you are gonna go. Then check that college or university is providing postgraduate work permit or not, because that's the another step. I made two three videos I think about how to get PR after studies. One video is here. Go and check the link that how the whole process works, because that's a lengthy video. I'm not gonna discuss in this. Check all that and then see if it does provide work permit or not. That's the one of the main step. Okay, once you have done this, then check how much is the fee, how you can you apply the bursaries or scholarship, or bursaries is kind of financial aid every university provides to the student, and some universities provide a scholarship also, not full but a little amount. So you can go and check, can you get something from the university. If not, then see the fee and how you're gonna budget your fee, how to think about the tips you want to know before going. I also made a video, go and check that. Okay, so these tips I shared in that video. So you need to think about finance your course. Please do not think that you just come to Canada and you're gonna pay your tuition fee and living expenses also from earning over here. My friends, few people do that, but how they do, I don't want to share in this video. Again, that's a lengthy video. We'll make another video. That's a lot to tell you about. So please plan your tuition fee from your back home only, and you must have a tuition fee in your pocket when you're coming to Canada. Okay, don't believe any consultant in your home country who is say the person is like advising you Douglas College, for example. Then you need to ask yourself, why Douglas College, why this course, what are the benefits you are getting, why what you are going to do after doing this course, what is your career prospects related to this course. Trust me, once you will land in Canada, once you will enroll in that course, then you will realize the importance of the correct course. That's why I'm emphasizing so much on that. Okay, so I hope I answered this question. Secondly, which is more important, every profession in Canada is regulated. As I always mention in my all videos, you must need to have a certificate in that particular field to advise before advising anyone. For example, if you ask me, Poonam, please tell me a university or any course, so I have to be a regulated person in that field. We call those regulated international student immigration advisors over here, and these are licensed advisors from the Immigration Canada, IRCC. They are licensed and they need to do a course from a proper university to get that license. Secondly, you asked me the questions related to your refusals, right? First of all, I'm not authorized to say anything about your personal case. I am no one to tell you anything about your refusal. Why? Because I'm not regulated in that profession. I'm not, they call over here Regulated Canadian Immigration Consultants, RCIC. I'm not a regulated immigration consultant till now. I'm working in that area. Hopefully I will be one day, but right now I'm not. So I'm not authorized to tell you anything about your personal case. All the information I share over here, it's a general information. It's available on the websites. So I just share here all the general information and my personal experiences to make your life a little easier when you come to Canada. Till now I'm not a regulated immigration consultant. Okay, so I cannot check your any immigration letter. I cannot check your any refusal letter. I have no right to comment on any of your personal case. If you have a general question, a very general question about your case, that what should be the requirement for this case. I can tell you the requirements, but if you will share your refusal letter or you will share your explanation letter, I'm sorry, my apologies are there, but I have no right to tell you anything by law. I'm not legally allowed to that. So I'm not gonna do that. So sorry about that. Okay. And third thing, you guys always ask me, if I'm not authorized, then please tell me someone else who is authorized. So guys, I don't suggest anything which I don't know. I did everything, my all cases by myself, right? From India, I filed my visa by myself. Here I filed my visas myself. Here I filed my PR by myself. So I never been in the contact of any regulated consultant. I hope you're getting what I'm trying to say, right? If I don't know anyone personally, then I do not want to suggest you anything till the time I don't know them. If I will come to know any good regulated consultant, then I will share the link in future. But right now, I do not know. And yes, in the end, one thing I would like to tell you, if you get a refusal or your spouse got a refusal, XYZ is the reason for that, I will suggest you take some professional help. Go to any regulated consultant. Please do not hit and trial on your visas. If the person already got a refusal, why you're applying again? Get some professional help, right? People are there to help you. Someone asked me his spouse has 3 refusals. My dear friend, you need a professional help. You don't need a help from a YouTube or from any person who just have a general information. You need a professional help. If 3 refusals are there, then your case really needs attention. If 2 refusals are there, your case needs attention. Even for 1 refusal, you need a good professional help so that the person can ask for the previous notes on the file and can make your file in a stronger way, can present your file in a stronger way that increases to get the visa. That increases the chances of getting visa. Well, there is no guarantee for the visa from a professional too, but the chances are definitely higher the person will get a visa for you because the person is professional and person is regulated in that field. Okay guys, I hope I answered your questions. I'm sorry if anyone felt bad about my answers, but this is the reality. This is the reality. Most of the time I don't lie to my friends and families too, and that's the same thing over here. You are like my family. You are very close to my heart, and I don't want to give you any wrong advice which I don't want to give to my family. Okay, I hope everyone understand that. But still, if you have any question, feel free to ask me. Thank you. Bye bye.